team, welcome to the Resilience Program 18. Super pumped for you to be here with me, and I'm excited about today's workout. Got some fun little things to kick into. Before we get into it though, I just wanted to suggest if you can get your hands on something for this workout that is off a weight, like some type of weighted object that you have lying around your house, definitely get your hands on it now because we're going to utilize that in the workout. Of course, if you don't have anything, that's fine. This is primarily a body weight workout, but if you have the option of adding weight to it, you're going to have a little bit more fun with it today. If you're unsure in relation to what you can do with stuff around the house, check out the video that I've attached to this workout. In the last part of that, I show you how to make an odd object weight with just a backpack and some books. So if you can do that, definitely use it. It's going to be a bit more fun for you today in the workout. If not, don't worry, it's still going to be a lot of fun. Let's get into this, team. Our warm-up is going to start with 3 rounds of 40 seconds of jumping jacks, so just your normal star jumps or jumping jacks, whichever one you want to call it. And then we've got 20 seconds of modified V-up. All right, so what that looks like. The modified V-up, we're going to start in this position with our hands down, and then we're going to come up into this position and then come back down. Just taking it nice and easy and a nice controlled tempo when we're doing this, all right? Remember team, this is a warm-up, so we're just looking to move well and just start to get the body flowing, all right? Grab your stuff, team. Grab your water if you need it. Take a sip. I'm just grabbing my remote. Sorry to go off screen there. Let us begin. 10 seconds. 40 seconds, jumping jacks in 3, 2, 1. Let's go for it. Ten seconds. Beautiful. Modified V-ups. Begin. All right, back up, straight into those star jumps, or jumping jacks, whichever way you want to call it. Twenty seconds. And V-ups. And last round. Let's go. Center. Beautiful. V-ups. And rest. Good. All right. Body temperature warm. let's get into the mobility. We're gonna spend 60 seconds doing this movement. We're doing an inchworm with no push-up, but instead, we're gonna do a 5-second pause at the peak when you're walking your hands back to your feet, all right? So we'll walk our hands out as far as we can, walk back, 5-second pause in the forward fold, and repeat. So this is what it's gonna look like. Starting from standing position, we're gonna walk our hands out as far as we can, walk back, and then hang out here for 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and then repeat. Walk out, and hang out. Cool, so when you're doing this team, when you walk your hands back to your feet, try and keep your legs as straight as possible. They're not gonna be fully locked out, but try and keep them as straight as you can so you can feel the stretch in your hamstring and the lengthening through your hamstrings, glutes, lower back, alrighty? So we're gonna do this for 60 seconds. Into your position, team. In 3, 2, 1, begin. And finishing up there. Cool bananas. All right, so now we're going into the specifics. 3 rounds, we're going for 6 Cossack squats, meaning 3 either side. Then we'll do 5 squat jumps, where we're gonna drop into a full squat, drive up and jump, and then we'll do 10 speed skater jumps, where we're jumping laterally. All right, so starting off with the Cossack squat team, we've got Cossack squats coming up in the workout. This is all about just opening up the hips and ankles and getting comfortable into this movement. Remember, with this, even though it's a side squat, we're still trying to do everything that we normally would for a normal squat, meaning chest up, sitting back and down into the heels, and keeping your heels down when you squat, all right? So, with myself, with Cossack squats, it always takes me a good couple of reps to get comfortable with it, and that's the whole point of warming up, right? So the Cossack squat, we're gonna stand with our feet slightly on an angle, outside shoulder width. I'm gonna do this side first, so we're going to sit back and down, and I'm gonna drop into that squat as far as I feel comfortable. That's not too deep to start with. Then I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. And as I warm up, I'm gonna feel more comfortable to drop further into it as I go. That's 4. There. See, on the third one, I'm feeling a lot better, and I'm into it. All right, so that's the Cossack squat. Take it nice and easy. Again, remember, these are warm-ups, so we're just trying to get the movement right. Now, squat jumps is exactly what it sounds like. We're gonna stand in our squat stance, we're gonna drop down into a squat, and then we're gonna stand up and jump. And then we're gonna go straight back down to the next one. Always coming back down to a full squat. If you want to link these, as in we go down into a squat, jump, straight back down into the squat, jump, wicked. If you can do that, awesome. If not, you can separate them and get them done, alrighty? Speed skater jumps. We are going to set up on one side. I'm going to jump laterally and repeat. Each time trying to push off that front leg and jump as far as I can to the other side. All right, 10 of those, meaning 5 either side, all right? 3 rounds, team. We're looking at moving with quality, so you don't have to race through these, just make them look really good, all righty? Cool, so, starting with those Cossack squats, in 3, 2, 1, let's go for it. right, done. Cool. So let's look at the workout. Now, we are doing Cossack Squats as our strength piece today. We're gonna work up as heavy as we can over 6 sets. We're gonna be performing 10 reps, meaning 5 either side. And we're gonna perform a set every 2 minutes. This is gonna get pretty spicy, team. So, let's talk about equipment versus non-equipment. So, with equipment, team, if you can, you're gonna hold some load, either in front or on your shoulder, wherever you feel comfortable, and you're gonna perform your Cossack squats, all right? If you're putting it on your shoulder, I recommend that each set, you swap the side that it's resting on, just to keep it nice and even, all right? With this, it says work up as heavy as possible. It's just completely what you have at your disposal. You're gonna work up as heavy as you can with the equipment that you have, or the odd objects that you have. Cool? 10 reps, 5 either side, as I said, every 2 minutes for 6 sets. That's the equipment version. Now, the no equipment version, you're still doing Cossack squats, but instead you're gonna do 6 repetitions, but you're gonna put a 5-second pause at the bottom of each Cossack squat, all right? So what that will look like is, you'll be set up in your position, right? You come down, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 to the other side. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 to the other side, all right? This is just gonna help build some strength in the bottom of that squat. They're gonna get pretty nice and spicy, and you're gonna probably have about 60 seconds, close to, time under tension, which is excellent for some strength development if you don't have any weight, all right? So, that's what you're gonna do if you have no equipment. Now, substitutions. If Cossack squats are something where you're like, I can't do it, my knees feel shitty, I'm not mobile enough, whatever it is, you're gonna just do normal squats, all right? So air squats. If you've got weight, you're gonna hold that and you're gonna hit your squats like that. If you're doing no equipment, you're gonna do a 5-second pause at the bottom of each squat, all right? Same deal. So we're just substituting Cossack squats with normal squats, all right? So, that's pretty much it, team. I'm gonna give you about 90 seconds to get set with everything, be it equipment, grab some water, go to the toilet, whatever you need. You got 90 seconds starting from now. Let's have some fun, team. So, I'm going to play around with kettlebells and a dumbbell. I'm going to see how we feel with it. I'm starting off with a 12, get a feel for it, and then might move up to a 22, I'm not sure. I'm going to see how these legs feel, and then we'll get into it. If anyone's wondering why I'm wearing knee guards, the reason I like to wear knee guards, it has nothing to do with knee pain or anything. It's just that on these cold mornings, I like to keep my knees warm. It makes my knees feel really nice and, warm and engaged. And when I've got like high rep squat workouts, I definitely like to use them, because also at the bottom end of that squat, it gives you a nice little cushioning, which just helps for longevity in your knees. Yeah, I love my knee guards. I use Reband ones. You can get them online. If you are thinking of getting a pair, I highly recommend the Rebands. All right, cool. Team, that's 90 seconds. Let's get into this workout. We are doing 6 sets. We're doing 1 set every 2 minutes, and we're performing 10 repetitions, meaning 5 either side, as we alternate. Cool? Where's my remote? All right, let's get these bad boys started. 10 seconds, team. done. Cool. All right, 60 seconds to go, team. That set felt really, really good. I feel like I went with the 12 kilo kettlebell and I thought that would be nice, but it actually felt really good. So I've just jumped up to the 22 kilo dumbbell. We'll make these a little bit more challenging and we'll keep working as heavy as I can. Alrighty. Alright, so 30 seconds and we go again. Alright. Beautiful, 15 seconds. 10. All right. In 3, 2, 1, let's go for it. Yep. That one felt a bit more spicy. All right. Whew. Cool. We've got 55 seconds left, so let's have a chat. They felt a bit more spicy. I'm jumping up to the 28 kilo kettlebell now. As my body wakes up to this, it's feeling better and better. So each set I'm gonna just keep trying to push what I can do. That's it. All right, 30 seconds. Seconds. 10 seconds. All right. Hope you're feeling this, team. Hope you're enjoying these squats. Let's get the next set done. 2, 1, let's do it. Moving up to the 32 kilo kettlebell now. All right. Can't find my water bottle. All right. So I hope you guys had a crack at yesterday's workout, the Support Your Box fundraiser. Man, I tell you what, that was spicy. It was a spicy little one. 10 minutes went quick though. You got to do a lot of work in that 10 minutes, so I hope you enjoyed it. We're coming up to set number 4 of 6 with these squats. They should be getting nice and challenging by now. Yeah, Hope you're enjoying it. What was I gonna say? The Metcon that we got coming up today, I'm a little excited about it. I'm really just keen to get to it because we're gonna play with some odd objects, and I think one of the best things out of this whole situation is just being able to play with things other than a barbell. I am missing a barbell, but there's so much other cool shit that you can play with that I'm really enjoying. Let's get ready, team. Fourth set. If you can, add more weight. 3, 2, 1. Let's go for it. That got spicy. All right. We're gonna try the big Boomba now. The old 40-kilo kettlebell. I think the hardest part of that is how I'm gonna hold it. But let's see. Let's have some fun. Definitely starting to feel this deep in those glutes and in the hamstrings, that whole like side lunge. Man, it hits you in different spots, doesn't it? If you're not feeling it in your glutes and hamstrings, make sure that when you're initiating the squat, you're really sitting back to lengthen the hamstrings. What we don't want to do is squat straight down where it's just when your knees coming right over your toe and it's all quad base. Sit back like you're sitting down on a chair and you'll feel it more in your glutes and hamstrings. All right. All right, team. Set number 5. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go for it. Yep. That one got me. That was very tough. We got one more set, team. One more set. All right, team. So, shoot me up some comments, some questions. Give me something to talk about in these downtimes in between sets. If there's anything you want to know about the programming, what's coming up, what the focus is, what the plan is, definitely hit me up and I can answer them in these little downtime position bits in the video. Yeah, that's about it. We got one more set, 20 seconds. I'm gonna give this bull bar a crack again. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's get it. Last set. bum. All right. All right, team. You got 60 seconds before this full strength section is done. So, if you're done, grab some water, have a little break. I'm gonna do something now. That first set where I did the 12 kilo kettlebell was fairly easy in comparison to the rest of them. So I'm gonna do a makeup set because I'm not too happy that my first working set was at 12 where it wasn't really heavy. So I'm gonna go do one more set, off the 40, just to make up for that first not so work set, alrighty? So, if you would like to skip ahead to the workout, do so. But the reason for this, just to explain again, my first work set, I did a 12 kilo kettlebell, felt pretty light, and I didn't get much out of it. So I want to make up for it. So I'm going to do another set on the 40. Alrighty? So if you want to go, skip ahead, because you just don't want to listen to this old man grunting again. Done. All right, so grab a drink. I'll just bring the rest of this up. Cool. All right, team. So, it's always good, just before I get into this Metcon, it's always good that you're honest with the workout. And when I say honest, I mean honest to the only person that it matters, and that's you, all right? There's a part of the workout where you're like, I could have done more. If you have the opportunity, go back, do it again, do more. If you don't have the opportunity, bank that memory and put it into the next workout, all right? At the end of the day, we're entitled, not entitled, we are privileged to get at least an hour to do exercise. Not many people can do that. We're the lucky few that can do that. So it's not about I have to train, it's I get to train. And when you get to train, you want to make the most out of it, all right? So be honest with yourself and always try and do your best, all right? If there's time to go back and get stuff done properly, do it. Let's get back there and give it a crack. All right. That's my little insight for the day. All right, let's get into this Metcon. So we're gonna do every 3 minutes for 5 rounds. We're gonna work through the 2 following movements. That is a 20 lateral shuffle burpee with no push-up, and you're gonna do 30 odd object hang to shoulder movements, all right? If you are doing no equipment option, your workout is every 3 minutes for 5 rounds, same deal. You're doing 20 lateral shuffle burpees with no with no push-up, and you're gonna do 20 power jumps, which is jumping from a power position as high as you can, all right? They're the flow of the 2 workouts. Let's break it down. I'm gonna break down first the no equipment option, all right? So, every 3 minutes means we got a 3-minute window to get the work done. If we get the work done inside that window, then we rest for the rest of that window. And then when it ticks over again, we start again, all right? So for example, at the 0, you will work 20 lateral shuffle burpees, then you'll do 20 power jumps. Say that takes you 2 minutes, that means you're gonna rest for 1 minute, and then at the 3-minute mark, boom, we start again. And then we go at the 6-minute mark, 9, 12, so on and so forth, all right? For a total of 5 rounds, yeah? Lateral shuffle burpee, let's chat about this. Just gonna move some of these equipment away. All right. So, if any of you guys watch NFL movies or NFL in general, or their training camps, you're gonna recognize this because it's a training drill for them. All right, so what it is, I'm gonna start over here. I'm gonna shuffle, 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 burpee with no push-up. Shuffle, 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 burpee, no push-up, all right? With this, I'm doing 3 shuffles and then down, and the goal of this is I wanna go down, up as fast as I can. My recovery-ish is in the shuffle, all right? So this is the way it's gonna look. I'm gonna do 4 repetitions back to back, all right? So, make sure not to hold your breath. You want to go down, up as fast as you can. Cool. So we're going to do 20 of those. Every burpee with no push-up is a rep. All right, 20 power jumps. What this means is we go into our power position, which is this little partial squat from here. And what we're going to do is we're going to use our arms and we're going to jump up as high as we can, straight back into that power position. Repeated maximum efforts for 20 repetitions. So we go down, jump, jump, jump. Always remembering to push your butt back, to engage the glutes and hamstrings, and then throw your hands up to use that momentum to get as high as you can. Alrighty? So, lateral shuffle burpee, 20 power jumps, and then rest if there's time to rest. In the no equipment option team, 3 minutes is a pretty long time to get that work done, so I'm tipping you're gonna have a bit of rest, which means when you do your lateral shuffle burpees and your broad jumps, and your power jumps, let's go fast, let's go hard, and let's earn that little rest that you get each time, all right? I will leave this next option up to you, but as you're going, if you have heaps of rest, I want you to up the reps by 10 reps, all right? So you'll go 30 lateral shuffle burpees and 30 power jumps, all right? If you've still got more than 60 seconds rest, let's go 40 and 40, all right? That's the kind of idea what we're trying to work. The alternative option to that, and not to get too confusing, I'm just trying to give you options so you can see how you can make this your own, is to make it, instead of every 3 minutes, you'll go every 2 minutes for 5 rounds. Get what I mean? And you'll keep 20 and 20, and you'll work that way. So I'll leave it up to you, but those are your options with the no equipment option. Cool. Let's get on to the equipment option. So team, every 3 minutes for 5 rounds, same deal, 20 lateral shuffle burpees with no push-up. That's all the same. The odd object hang to shoulder, all right? This is where we're going to have an object and we're going to start in the hang position, meaning we're here with the weight between our knees and our butt back, resembling the power position that we just spoke about in the no equipment option. So from here, you're gonna aggressively push through with your hips, shrug, and get that object to your shoulder, and then we're taking it back to the hang position, and then we're going to the other shoulder, all right? Couple of options. I'm gonna go through these again, not to confuse you, but hopefully this resonates with certain people that have different pieces of equipment, all right? So, I'm gonna talk to the person that has a school bag full of books, like what I've demonstrated in the video attached. I'm gonna mimic that with this sandbag. Cool? This is my backpack full of books for argument's sake. This is what your workout is gonna look like. Hang position, up onto that shoulder. Hang position, up onto that shoulder. Hang, shoulder, hang, shoulder. Yeah, from the side, hang, shoulder, hang, shoulder. Cool? Remember, each time we're trying to extend through those hips and shrug with our shoulders to get that weight upwards. Now, let's move on to someone who has a dumbbell. Cool. This is what your workout's gonna look like. You're gonna do, let's say 5 repetitions. Oh, actually, we can alternate the arm as we go. hang, shoulder, hang, shoulder, hang, shoulder. If the changeover feels a bit shitty, do 5 repetitions on one arm. Hang, shoulder, and then you'll change. Hang, shoulder, hang, shoulder. Cool? If you've got 2 dumbbells, you can grab both of them like so. They're gonna come in the middle of your knees, hang, and you're gonna take them both to your shoulder. Hang, shoulder, hang, shoulder. Alrighty? And lastly, if you have a kettlebell, we're going hang to a kettlebell clean, alright? Remember with this motion, we're shrugging up, but that elbow, we're gonna bring it into our ribs so the kettlebell lands on the outside of our forearm. Looks like this. Hang, shoulder, hang, shoulder, hang, shoulder. Change arms, hang, shoulder, hang, shoulder. Cool? One more for good luck. Shoulder. All right. So, those are your options. Hopefully I've covered off something that, that you can use. I'm gonna play around with a dead ball, all right? And that's just gonna mimic some heavy odd object that you could have at your house. That's the, that's the 35 kilo ball. So, with this workout, we're doing every 3 minutes for 5 rounds, 20 lateral shuffle burpees, and then you're doing 30 odd object hang to shoulder, all right? Now, as I said before, we got a 3-minute window, and it depends on what you're using, and it depends on the weight you're using, all right? The goal of this is to keep moving and get the work done, all righty? Now, having said that, depending on the weight you have, depending on equipment or no equipment option, you're gonna play with different goals. As I said earlier, if you're doing the equipment, the no equipment option, and you've got a lot of rest, you're gonna work really hard to get that work done so you can earn your rest. If you're doing it with the equipment option and you've got light weight, then of course, you're gonna go as fast as you can, trying to get that work done and earn your rest. If you've got a little bit more weight, meaning 2 dumbbells, 2 kettlebells, I'm gonna call that 35 kilo ball a little bit of weight. I'm gonna keep moving with good form. I might not get that much rest in each window. I'm gonna try and earn it, but if I don't, it's not the end of the world. I'm just gonna try and keep moving and try not to have any big rest breaks throughout the workout if, like while I'm doing the reps. If I earn the rest break, bloody oath, I'm gonna earn the rest break. But like in between my reps, I'm gonna try and keep them quite succinct and try not to have too many breaks. All right. Again, I hope I haven't confused you. I hope that's lots of different options. Again, I'll map it out in the write-up, so if you have any questions, yell out. But yeah, other than that, I reckon let's get this started. So, I'm just gonna get my interval timer on. 5 rounds, and we're working for 3 minutes, and we're not having any rest in between rounds, and we are set. Cool, team. All right, I give you about 30 seconds to get your stuff set up. All right. Have a sip of water. All right, team, let's begin. 10 seconds. Let's have some fun, team. 2, 1, let's go. 20 seconds. Tell you what, those burpee kickbacks, they're really deceptive. Alright. Round one done. Here we go again. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Ten seconds, team. 2, 1, let's go. 10 seconds, round 4. 2 rounds to go, team. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Almost there. There's the games. 10 seconds. Oh. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Last. 3, 2, 1. Time. Oh my God. Hold on. Hold on. That one was tough. Sheesh. Oh, I'm gonna sit down and have a chat. Goodness gracious me. All right, team, I won't lie. I struggled with that one, big time. Those lateral shuffle baby kickback, devil's children, they were spicy. It was like from round 1. First 10 reps, cool. All of a sudden, there's just burn in the hamstrings. Man, it really got me. And then going into that, the odd object hang, it was all like driving out of that power position where I needed my hamstrings to really push out. It was quite demanding, quite demanding. I found that tough. And if you'll follow me, man, I got slower and slower on those lateral shuffle burpees. Those last 2 rounds are like moving my feet through mud. At the end of the day though, got the work done. Happy that I got it done. At the end of the day, you know, done is better than perfect. Hey, put that on a t-shirt. So, I hope you enjoyed that one, team. As I said, that really challenged me. Feeling flat throughout that. It is what it is. What does it mean? Nothing. It just means I felt flat. And that workout kicked my ass. So be it. I though must say, I did have a bit of fun with those hang to shoulders. They felt good. Ball slipped out a few times. Almost slipped out another few times. But other than that, I love throwing around that thing. It's a lot of fun. All right, so with our accessory work now, team, we've got some posterior chain work. 3 rounds. We're gonna work for 60 seconds and then we're gonna rest for 60 seconds, all right? So we are gonna hug something, all right? It's a sandbag or a dead ball. I want you to grab whatever you can that you can hold in this kind of position, close to your chest. If you're doing it with a dumbbell, you can do that. Kettlebell, you can do that. We're gonna do just some weighted good mornings. This weight should be light enough that you can do the whole 60 seconds without burning out, all right? We're trying to build endurance in that posterior chain. So what we don't want to do is like do short reps, spend least time under tension. We want to get a full 60 seconds of time under tension, and you're gonna feel this in the days to come. I won't lie. So let's chat about what a weighted good morning looks like. I'm gonna just demo this pretending I'm holding something so I can talk my way through it. Just gonna move this out of the way. All right, cool. So we are gonna stand with our feet directly underneath our hips. We don't need to go any wider than that, all right? I'm gonna stand to the side so you can see this. I'm gonna keep my chest up and I'm gonna be hugging whatever object I have. Then I'm gonna push my butt back. I'm gonna keep my whole body straight, but I'm gonna push my butt back and go as far forward as I can until I feel my hamstrings is burning and I can't go any further. And if I do, I'm gonna end up rounding my back. I don't wanna round my back. So, be in this position, I'm gonna push back to about there, and then I'm gonna stand up and squeeze my butt. Then I'm gonna repeat. I'm gonna stay in this nice, composed, controlled fashion the entire time, and just keep pushing my butt back. I have a little kink in my legs, that's fine, they're not locked. I got a little kink, but they're not bending any more than that. With your feet, I want big toe pushing down. I want your whole foot gripping that floor, all right? And you're gonna just sit back, lean forward, and then repeat, all right? 60 seconds on, 60 seconds off, all right? With this team, I'm just starting off with something light, and if it feels good after that first round, then you can build if you want. But you don't have to, all right? So we're gonna get my timer ready again. We got 3 sets. We are gonna be working for 60 seconds, and we're gonna be resting for 60 seconds. Oh. Full set. 3, 1, set. Beautiful. All right, team. Let's begin. 10 seconds. Come back. Go for it, team. Pushing your belly out, brace, and squeeze your butt on the way up. 20 seconds. Round 1 done. If you're feeling good, let's increase the weight. I'm gonna grab my little sandbag. Tell you what, I was still just thinking about those bloody lateral shuffle burpee kickbacks. I feel like when you see that in brackets, like burpee no push-up, you're like, yeah, sweet, I got this. And I think that's where it happens. That's where you lull yourself into a false sense of security. And then you go do it, and you're like, yeah, these are so much easier than burpees with a push-up. And you get 10 deep, and you're like, what? What's happening here? I didn't sign up for these. All right, here we go, team. Let's get set for our second set. 60 seconds, and begin, team. Well, these are starting to feel those in those hamstrings. Good mornings are really, really good for strengthening your posterior chain. So when I say posterior chain, I mean every muscle on the back side of your body, all right? So good mornings, when done correctly, which is the way you're doing it, you push your butt back, you engage those hamstrings. You're bracing your core automatically so you don't round your back, all right? So you're doing twofold. You're strengthening your hamstrings, but then you're also stretching your hamstrings with each repetition, which is really good. And even though you're feeling it in your hamstrings mainly, your lower back is working double time to keep you stable. Your core is firing more than it ever has, and everything in your posterior chain is firing up to keep you moving in control. All right, last round, let's get after it, team. right, team, that is the resilience program number 18 done and dusted. Thank you very much for your efforts. I hope you enjoyed it. Remember, any feedback is always welcome, so hit me up. Have a great day, stay safe, and I'll see you tomorrow. See you, team. Bye.